It's good to go, Chris.
Ready?
Yeah,
Oh, well,
ready.
I'm sorry. I'm discombobulated your favorite word. Hey. Well, let me tell you something. I tell you a lot today. Here's the most important thing I want to tell you all. And then I'm going to hand it over to my beautiful sister, Susie, and then Julie. Now, pay attention to this, what I'm about to say. I have talked with Ash. All of us have talked to Ash for over 5 years, some of us a little longer. All right. And today, the conversation that we had, I have never heard him so excited in my life just to get this new stuff that's coming out. So that's all I really want to say is Ash Fire. Ash Fire. Here I go with my bad. Sorry, Ash let's call him Ash Man. We'll say Ash Fire. There we go. He is so blown up about this that I thought he was going to pop. I said, Ash, you need to go take a nap, take some rest. He was crazy excited. And I want to let you all know that. Now, not everyone talks to him, but I did and Susie did. And we were blown away by how he was saying, how excited he was. He was stumbling and mumbling because he was so crazy about it. So on that note, I'm going to hand up and pay attention to what Susie and Julie have to say. Susie is going to give you a detailed message. I love Susie. She's my cup of Susie. I have a sip of Julie, and I have a gallon of Ash. So here we go, Susie McCray. It's all you.
Okay, well said, Chris. And you know what? The conversation with Ash, I got to say, was it was dynamite. It was dynamite because I can tell you this, in like you said, all the years talking or whatever, we were laughing and enjoying each other so much in addition to hearing his message and the clarity he would like us to talk about tonight. But in between there was this sense of relaxation, anticipation, and excitement. And I got to tell you that the entire phone call was unbelievable. The stuff that he shared with us, which I'm going to share that with you right now. Okay, so as you know, O News 15 has been posted in our OES in the back office with some wonderful news. We are going to be having a global webinar this Saturday, September 27th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, New York time. Ash will be coming on. We anticipate that this webinar will be about an hour in length, maybe less, maybe a little more, but about an hour. And that it will be live streamed on several YouTube channels. The link will be put into the back office in the OES for you to click on, and plenty of time to watch this kind of historic event. You know, everyone's been patient out there. We've been anticipating this, but we want to be very, very clear with Ash's message. We are not launching the new business on Saturday. We are not launching the new business on Saturday. However, we are taking the next step of transition to the new business. Okay, that's very important. I will say it again. We are taking the next step to transition into the new business. We are not launching the new business on Saturday. Now, what is that next step in the transition step to the new business? We don't know. But Ash made it very, very clear today that he will articulate clearly the process that is going to happen. He said this is the right way to do it. And he believes we are all going to agree with him. And as this happens on Saturday, the other words he said is this is going to be a breath of fresh air for everyone. So the process is going to happen. He's going to tell us how it's going to happen. But remember, this is the next step in transition to the new business. This is not the business launch. So I highly encourage everyone to stay connected to your OES in the back office. There will be a link there that will be shared, and we're going to learn a lot more on Saturday. And before I hand it over to Julie, I got to say, this is really, really exciting times. This is the time we have been waiting for. We have been waiting for what the next step is to transition. And the other important thing is we've got to be mindful based on the past news that Ash has posted in the back office, that we want to be clear. We want to be transparent. We want to share with you words from him. And that's what we're doing tonight. This is exactly the words he was using when he spoke to us, and also sharing what's posted in the back. I highly encourage you to go back and read that post. In addition to that, he's going to review survey number 2. Let's not minimize that. He has included us in the surveys. He has told us that our input is essential to his team and to the next steps. They have been able to gauge whatever they're gauging, and he is going to review that with us on Saturday. So Saturday is about reviewing the survey, next step to transition to the new business. We are not launching on Saturday, but you do not want to miss this at all, because he's going to articulate it. And I am like so excited. But you know what the most exciting thing was? Of course, I'm excited. Chris was excited. But for Ash to be so excited and to have that happiness, that playfulness, that like all excited, can't wait to show us. Okay, so I'm going to end with that. Julie, if you'd like to wrap things up, we don't want to keep people too long tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you, Susie. And that was very clear. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you both. I would suggest everyone, if you could, go back to O News 15, read them over, and also check the time and the date where you are. Because some people would say, okay, it's New York time. It is New York time at 1 p.m. on Saturday, September 27th. Now, please remember that it is open to all. That means no caps, no limit. And the only way for you to catch this meeting is for you to go to all the YouTube that are talking about our company, focusing on Mr. Mufara and what we are doing. Go to all of those channels and just subscribe. And if you want to subscribe and click the notification for all the channels, just so that you don't miss, yes, do that. And make sure you're there. And remember, it is open to all. So please share the YouTube out, share whatever that you out there. And I also suggest, which I'm going to do it tonight, is to speak that the message that Susie is saying and Chris is saying in other languages. I will be doing that in Vietnamese. And if you are speaking other languages and you really want the key point on what Susie is saying, you could ask me or Chris. We can share the key points with you, but please stick with the message. It is very important that we stick with this message, and also know the fact that on Saturday we are not launching a new company. So please make that very clear. That's all I have, Susie and Chris, unless I missed anything else, or we missed anything else, or anything else.
No, just one last thing I will add. There's going to be other leaders, other YouTubers who are going to be going live or sharing this message as well. So I highly encourage you to listen to those YouTubes, like and subscribe to those channels, as we are in this together. We're succeeding together. We have this wonderful community. So let's get off to the right step forward with this transition and hear from Ash on Saturday. And he promised us that it's going to be very clear what the next steps are, and he's excited to share that with us.
Beautiful. Thank you, Susie. Well, good.
Yes. Chris?
Yeah. Oh, that's all I got to say.
Take care, everyone. See you
Bye,
later.
everyone.
Bye.